Erica, can you tell us a little bit about today's event?
Yeah, today we are having our annual ASA Summer Social here on campus, and it is called How to Catch a Tomato, Celebration in Local Food Economy. And so what we've done is we've actually reached out to people in the community that are supporting and or doing programs and or providing local food to our community. So right now behind me is a panel discussion going on where we have 6 different people representing CSAs, or we have someone from the Sustainable Food Center talking about what they do, and we even have a local writer who blogs about local food. And we're just holding a session where people can ask questions from the AOMA community, and they just finished watching the film Fresh by Ana Sofia Joanes. And then in about half an hour we're going to have this entire courtyard set up with local food vendors and farmers, and we're going to create sort of a mini farmers market right here on campus to celebrate local food. And the importance and really what inspired this is just the thinking that, you know, we work with people on a day-to-day basis within the community, and we try to educate them on healthcare and better nutrition. And one of the components and key parts of that is how to choose your food so it's most nutritious, you can get the most benefit from it. And that's really what local food economy is all about. So it was a good marriage of 2 different industries that are very community centered.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot, Erica.
Yeah.
Continue. So here's a little picture. Our farm. We're in this Surlatab cookbook. I'm going to show off just a little bit. And we're also in Better Homes and Gardens. Your grandmother has probably seen this article. This was out last month.
That's great.
So I'm showing this off, but I always want to caution people, you know, you're seeing a lot about organic farms, and it looks like we're all doing really well, and it's sort of but we're really limping along. And I think that we have a lot in common with you in terms of you're taking this alternative path and forging a new way in healthcare, and that's what we're doing with farming. We're not doing chemical farming, and so we're still in the woods. We still really need your support.
So just recognizing that all of us have skills, all of us have a little bit of time that if we shared with each other, we could make things a lot more possible. And it also, you know, growing food right out, even if it's not in that person's yard but the neighbor's yard, growing food so close by you, it just connects you again with the concept of food, where it comes from, what's in it, how it happens, how long it takes for something to happen, because one thing with our commercial food system we have now is, I get it now. If I want it, I get it. And so when somebody sees the dead tomato plant in July in the neighbor's yard, they go, oh, why do I have a tomato at the grocery store? I don't understand why I can get a tomato at the grocery store. Like, we've seen some of that happen where people just start to understand rhythms again, which is one thing about, I know a lot of the work that you guys do is about connecting again with rhythms, about understanding the whole system, about understanding that if something is off in one place, it means something's going to be off in another place. And having local food helps connect us to that same thing in our food system, as we want to be connected to our body systems. So we teach a lot of stuff like that at Urban Patchwork Farms, and we want to teach that so that people can continue to spread that to others, so that we're not the only teachers, but it becomes a food culture again. And we have an urban farming incubator where we work with folks to apprentice, and part of that incubator is to have people volunteer at lots of farms around town so that they get a sense of different scales, different methods, and then figure out for themselves what size, what type of things they want to grow, and really build up and create jobs for farmers again, because in the urban setting there aren't really jobs, and people don't have a sense of how hard it is to be a farmer. So we get a lot of folks who think, oh, I want to be a farmer, and then 6 months later, they're like not ready to be a farmer. So that's